I'm sure you've seen the video, but let us watch it together.
2 senators from the PDP also decamped to APC, thereby creating vast spaces in the opposition side. President of the Senate decided to rearrange this seat. Senator Natasha, having given another seat, refused to vacate her former seat. In spite of the rearrangement of the seat, I am craving for indulgence to resume the seat that has been lawfully allocated to her pursuant to the provisions of our rules, and in the exercise of the powers conferred on the Senate President to resume her new seat. If not, the Senate President may decide to exercise the powers conferred on him not to allow her to contribute to any debate from that seat, thereby depriving her constituency of a voice. Thank you.
Well, distinguished
Order, please.
Distinguished Chief Whip of the Senate, your point of order is sustained.
Order, please.
Distinguished Senator Natasha, please, you are not recognized to speak from there. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges.
Wow. Okay. Oh, Father. Okay. Let me first of all start by saying that we don't have the detail on the whole sitting arrangement issue, especially we don't know why Senator Natasha would insist on staying where she's sitting. To me, it looks like she's sitting there as a protest for something. I'm pretty sure that she will have her own reason. She's never come across as a senator that would not follow the seat that she's assigned. So there has to be a reason why she's sitting there, which I think is what she was trying to explain. And the proper thing for the Senate President would have been to let us hear her reason for not wanting to move. Now, if you're not from Nigeria, you may not be familiar with our Senate President, Uncle Akpabio. Boni, my father. Many Nigerians would describe him as a bully. Not me, of course. Boni jare. And he's especially afraid of women. We don't know why. This is not the first time that he's clashing with this female senator, by the way. She once tried to speak at the floor of the Senate and he shot her down, saying that this is not a nightclub. Of course, that video went viral. So many people condemned the Senate President and he was forced to publicly apologize, which is what she's referring to in this new video, that ever since the nightclub incident, you've been doing this. So be honest, guys, if that were to be a male senator that was accused of not sitting where they're supposed to sit, knowing Senator Akpabio, don't you think he would have asked them that Ngbo? In fact, I think he would have laughed and said, Ngbo, Honorable so, why are you not sitting where you are assigned? But not only did he not ask her, when she tried to talk, he tried to shut her up. What? And when that did not work, he ordered her out of the chambers. Hey, father, maybe I need to get this t-shirt for the Senate President. As it, Uncle Akpabio Boni, my father, do we still have in stock? My people, please contribute money so that we can send one of these t-shirts to the Senate President. It's only $25. A strong nation, are you seeing this? Is one where both genders are heard. You see, that is our logo right there. I don't think the Senate President knows this. Benny, 50-50 Lola, yeah. I hear you, you hear me. That is how they do it. I listen to you, you listen to me. That is how we roll. Of course, the sitting arrangement did not even interest Nigerians as much as this part of the video.
Mr. Senate President, ever since the nightclub incident, you have deliberately silenced my voice and the voice of Cookie Central on this floor. You have denied me the right to contribute to motions. I have not been able to take the second reading of my numerous debates. So, Mr. Senate President, I am not afraid of further being silent, but I will not be shoved to the corner. I choose, as the senator duly elected by my people, I choose to remain on this seat. How today? What you will do, Mr. Senate President, is to suspend me from sitting. And I promise you, the fact I am suspended does not mean that I will cease to contribute my quota to the development of my people, the women of Nigeria, and Nigerians at large. Mr. Senate President, I have taken a whole lot from you. Now I don't want to speak publicly, but in due course I will tell Nigerians know how you have discriminated against me, how you have maligned me, how you have dehumanized me. Your choice of voice is I am not afraid of you, Mr. Senate President, but you will not silence my voice.
Wow. Okay, first of all, I think what I love the most of everything that she said was that I am not afraid of you. Ooh, Father. The worst you can do is to suspend me. This is a woman that is not afraid of the worst thing that the Senate President can do, which is to suspend her. If you listen carefully to the things that she said, this woman was speaking out of pain. She said, I have taken a whole lot from you. See, that is what I want to know. No, we need to know exactly the kind of pepper the Senate President has been showing Auntie Natasha. Where is my phone? Bonnie, Auntie Natasha, I beg. You cannot just drop it on us like that. You are dropping it like it's hot, but you are not giving us the gist. No, you need to give us the detail. What has the Senate President been doing? We need to know, Auntie Natasha. Nigerians want to know the details. I beg. Auntie Edakun, what kind of pepper has the Senate President been showing you? We want to know. So it looks like there is more to the story than what we are seeing right now, which is why I said we don't have the details yet. Until then, you guys know me. I don't like to gossip. But I would say a lot of Nigerians are very happy that this woman refused to be silenced and that she especially said, I am not afraid of you. Of course, we'll come back to this story when we have the detail in terms of why she didn't want to move. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. By the way, after I did that reaction video to the Two-Face and his new girlfriend engagement video, you know she's also known as Senator Natasha, I started seeing all kinds of comments. People coming for our own Senator Natasha. I know they are the same name, but please, I repeat, they are not the same people. How do you compare Kojo now? How can you, please? Senator Natasha Akpoti is a federal senator. The anti-Two-Face Senator Natasha is a state senator. So please, stop mixing them. Meanwhile, guys, I have a very important announcement. But before I tell you about the important announcement, if you are able to join me this Sunday, we'll be talking about what's happening in the DRC as well as Rwanda. It will be live. I have people from both sides that will be coming on the show. And I'm hoping that we will all learn the truth about what is happening in that region. It's gonna be 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is 7 p.m. in Nigeria. Please join us. You can ask questions, you can comment. Now, the very important announcement that I have is that I want to beg of you guys to please, I need you to watch an interview of a young woman whose 33-year-old husband went to work in July of last year and never came back alive. This woman is 29. She just turned 29 this year. Her late husband's name is Fidelis, and the number one suspect is his boss, who literally called the wife to come and pick up her husband's dead body. Till today, this man, known as Mr. Valentine, has refused to tell the family what happened to Fidelis, and that is where you guys come in. Nobody is accusing him of being the one that killed Fidelis. They just want to know what happened to Fidelis. So maybe somebody would watch this interview that I did and they would know him and they will be able to reach him and convince him to please tell the family what happened to Fidelis. Fidelis was a manager at this man's restaurant and bar. At first, he allegedly said that Fidelis committed suicide. In fact, he alleged that before killing himself, Fidelis took out his wedding ring and then he drank poison, which raised a lot of questions. The family was like, okay, so where were his colleagues or his boss? Why were you all looking at him when he took off his ring and drank poison? Why didn't you stop him? And why didn't you take him to the hospital? And if you were not there when he did it, if it was the CCTV camera that showed you, where is the footage? Now, believe it or not, the police in Auchi, where this thing happened, actually believed the boss's claim that he committed suicide, so they ruled the case as suicide. Despite bruises on Fidelis' neck, which the family said looked like he was strangled, despite blood stains in on his pants, and despite that his skull was fractured, which his family is saying that is an evidence that he must have been hit with something on the head, and despite all kinds of bruises on his chest. Meanwhile, the wife found the wedding ring at home. Apparently, Fidelis did not wear his wedding ring that day when he was going to work. For some reason, this same boss, who is refusing to tell the family what happened, said Fidelis was not happy in his marriage, that he confided in him that he wasn't happy in his marriage, and that was why he killed himself. This was a guy that was preparing for his wedding anniversary, his very first wedding anniversary, him and his wife. They've bought clothes, they've bought shoes. The wedding anniversary clothes are still with the tailor as we are talking right now. Another question that the family is asking is, so if he wanted to commit suicide, number one, why won't he commit suicide at home? Why would he go to office to kill himself? Later, by the way, they said that, oh, it wasn't suicide anymore, that it was the wife that killed him. So she actually had to run for her life. She had to move out of Auchi with her 2-month-old baby at the time. She's actually not had time to grieve the passing of her husband. Keep in mind that this is a family that was planning their first wedding anniversary when this happened. The story is beyond heartbreaking, guys. Even his co-workers refused to talk. Now 3 of them have been arrested. Not only that, the boss, who is the #1 suspect, has a mopole, a mobile police that was always with him. And the family is saying that this man hid the mobile police when they were taking everybody's statement, that he protected the mobile police. Again, no one has accused Mr. Valentine Oyemike of killing Fidelis, but the family would like to know what happened that night at work, because he was working till the early hours of the morning, especially because they believe that the result of the autopsy was compromised to say that he died of poisoning. Please, I need you guys to watch that video and please share that interview, because this woman is desperately trying to get justice. I apologize that it's a long video, but it's worth listening to for you to get the detail of what happened. If you would like to tweet about it, please use the hashtag #JusticeForFidelis. And guys, you can't even imagine the pain that his wife is going through right now. And now she's all by herself with an 8-month-old baby, or maybe 9-month-old, and she has to be in hiding. So please look out for that video tomorrow. I'll be uploading it, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to, so that you can be notified as soon as I upload that video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. All right, y'all, this is Minro, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Until next time, I'm gonna see you later. Peace out.